Good evening. I hope this video finds you well and in good spirits. Again, this wasn't the type of video I wanted to put up tonight. I thought it would be on a happier note. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to revisit one of my old videos that I put up about panic and anxiety. So I'm going to get right into it instead of dragging it all out like we usually do. We had a great yesterday, was it? No, yeah, it was yesterday, right? We had a great day yesterday, with a few hiccups on my part.
What number?
No, you're fine. We had I had planned on just saying, you know what, the heck with the day, let's just go out and enjoy ourselves. So I picked a close place, fairly close, and Joe's never been to the little center that we went to.
I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, a little hideaway.
It's tucked away, yeah.
Yeah, it is tucked away, which was great. I was happy. We're getting the baby out.
Yeah, it was fun.
We're going out together. Something new for him. And Tristan don't remember when I used to take him to all the different places because now he's older. And here's where the problem came in. I pulled up in the parking lot, and as I was pulling up, I had looked down to see if I could see. What was it called? What was it called?
Center. That's all I know.
Conservation Center. Conservation
Yes,
Center.
yes.
And I didn't see it. All I seen was a long path, which got my anxiety going. And so I was like, okay, we can do this. Don't worry about it. Stop being stupid. I'm talking in my head. But I parked the truck, and my anxiety was playing on me more and more. I tried to ignore it, which is the worst thing that you can do. I should have said something, which I did not. It increased by me not parking the truck correctly, so I had to re-park it, which gave me a chance of, well, you know what, we can go home right now. And I said no. I kept on fighting it, and I said no. So I re-parked the truck. We got out of the truck, and as I'm walking away from my vehicle, my heart started racing. And I felt like I couldn't breathe. So, just as a precaution, I did grab my inhaler and take a hit of my inhaler in case it was for real or not. I don't know. And we started to walk down the path. I got halfway there, and I knew I couldn't take another step. I felt like such impending doom. I felt like if I took another step, I would never make it back to the truck. So at first I didn't say anything to him, and I started to walk slower. And I don't know if you noticed it or not, or when I stopped.
Well, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what it was. Why I asked you if you were all right.
And of course I said, yeah, I'm fine. And I was actually looking for things to go wrong so I could say, forget it.
Yeah.
Let's just go home. We'll do it another day. And at one point I did. Tristan was walking way too far ahead of me. And I had said to him, if you keep on going farther, we're going home right now. And of course, him being him, really didn't pay two flying malarkeys to what I said. And he continued to go farther. I said, that's it, we're going home. And he kind of looked at me, and I said, oh man, this is not rational. So I leaned on the fence post because we were down a path and it was beautiful woods and stuff. And I looked at him, I said, I can't go no more. And he's like, what's the matter? And I said, finally, I said, my anxiety, I'm having a really bad panic attack. And it was sweet. He rubbed my back and he said, I don't even remember what you said to me. I was just so entwined in my own head at that point.
I told you I had you. I hold your hand and we'll walk together.
Yes, he did. He did. He did take my hand, and it was very hard. It wasn't a very far walk.
She did good though.
I didn't think I was going to make it. I was as I was walking further away from my vehicle, I was surveying everything. Okay, if I fall down, can they get back here? Can he bring the truck back here so I don't have to walk back? This is all that's going through my mind. Do they have maybe one of those emergency carts? If I can't walk back to my truck, can they put me on a cart? Can I go back to the cart? This is all going at 1,000 miles an hour. Okay, what if I can't breathe? Can I breathe on the way back? Am I going to make it back? And I'm working myself up more and more and more and more. And by the time I got to, and he did help a lot because he was rubbing my back. And I don't know if he knew the extent of the panic that I was in. I don't even know if my whole demeanor changed. I don't know. We did make it to the conservation center. It was just around the bend, which I actually had to stop and hold on to the railing because there was a slight incline.
Right.
And that slight incline in my mind was like a mountain because my chest was so tight, I just could not breathe. I thought I couldn't breathe. My legs were shaking, my hands were shaking, and Trish was just so excited, and I couldn't even. He was very excited, and I even got more anxiety because I said I can't even enjoy his excitement, and we finally walked up the ramp, and after we almost got ran over by those little hover bikes
and two kids thought they were on a BMX track with their bike.
I wanted to smack them. Really, that's at the point I was gonna
smack them right into the butterfly.
Really, you almost ran me over, you little brat. Which that's not like me at all. But we did make it inside. Once I was inside, I seemed to have calmed down a little bit.
And a lot. And it was pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I did enjoy myself. I love going to places like that. And I didn't like the snakes, though. I didn't like those snakes. The turtle got us going. That big old snapping turtle.
Turtle?
Turtle.
I thought it was pretty cool.
He really enjoyed himself. He just kept on saying, I've never been to a place like this. And I said, well, they have them all over Ocean County. So we did. We spent some time there. And as I was walking out and walking back, it seemed to be a lot easier knowing that I was going back to the truck.
Right.
And that is part of an anxiety. I don't know what it's called. There's so many different syndromes that you can get with panic and anxiety. One of them is afraid of not having an access to get away.
Right.
Which mine is, if I go too far away from my truck, I'm not going to make it back. And another one, like I said, if I drive far away and I'm not familiar with the place, it throws me into major panic attack, which keeps me a prisoner in my own world. It's like being in prison with invisible bars. And everybody says, well, what if I drive? Or nobody understands. I mean, I don't know if you even fully understand what I go through.
Well, I drive professionally and she won't let me drive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true because I don't know. I just feel that if I'm behind the wheel, that I'm in control of if I have to go or if I have to turn around or, you know, and there's something I don't do is I don't pull over because if I come to that stopping point, at that point, I think that I would turn around and go back home.
Right.
I tried every way not to turn around and leave that path and go back home or go back to the safety of my truck. Or in turn, I was fighting with myself to you can keep on going. You can't let this get a hold of you. Keep on going. Which I was fighting my mind. I was fighting one half of my mind was fighting with the other half of my mind. And people say, well, "You're crazy. You only have one mind." No, you really do have several parts of your mind. Except, it's like having the devil and the angel, one on one shoulder, one on the other shoulder, with which the angel saying, "You can do this. You can do this. You can have fun," and the devil's like, "No, you can't. No, you can't. Something's gonna happen." So yeah, and in theory, you are fighting with your own mind. But like I said, we did have a great time. On the way back, it was a lot easier to walk back to the truck, and it really was not far at all.
No.
It
About
was
5 minutes at the most by foot. But we're short, so it could have been like 2 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, I tried to distract myself. I stopped and I read the different signs, and I have no clue what they said. I was just reading just to try to get my mind off it.
Took a couple pictures.
Yeah. And once I got back to the truck, I was okay. I was tired, but I was okay.
Right.
You get very, very worn out when you have a panic attack or anxiety, and anxiety is with you all the time. Panic attack is when it slaps you upside the head. So then Tris wanted to go to eat, and he had whispered in my ear, "If you want to go, let's just go," and I'm like, "Oh, thank God, at least I don't have to cook." I'm tired. I'm just so tired. "Yeah, sure, let's go." And we actually decided on the restaurant,
A local restaurant, yeah.
which was nice. It was nice. I had a good time at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And by the way, Eileen, that whole bowl of soup was not mine. Okay? I shared that with my grandson. And for those of you who don't know who Eileen is, she's my friend. She's been my friend for 51 years. So when I talked to her today, she's like, "You ate that whole bowl of soup?" No, I did not.
She's good people.
She is. We're like this. We'll cuss each other out.
Oh my God. We could do videos just on them two talking.
Oh my God, yeah.
We probably do better.
Yeah. So I'm just telling you, that was not my whole bowl of soup. Me and Tristan shared it. And no, Joe did not share his chicken sandwich with me. And turkey. I had to eat the chicken. I only ate a quarter sandwich, and then I brought the rest home.
Don't even let her go there, because I offered her a part of my sandwich, and she wouldn't take it because she was cutting her nose off to spite her face. No, that's okay. No.
Well, because, when you go out, I'll say, "I don't know what I want to order." I'm never like, "I don't know what."
We've always split, depending on what we get, especially sandwiches. We always split half and half. I was screwing with her, and naturally she had to take it straight to the top, and to herself probably. "Why are you being so serious?" But no, I was busting on her, and she took it that I was telling her outright no. And we always, but I was busting on you. We always split the sandwiches.
Yeah, because I never know what I want. And I'll narrow it down to two things, and then I'll say to him, "Well, what do you want? What do you want?" And if he orders, excuse my neighbor's dog. Oh, the dog never stops.
See, this is how I do it because I don't care. I can eat the same thing every day for me. I go out or I order food, we order food. I get the same thing, okay, because I know I like it. Why am I going to order something if I don't know what it's going to taste like and not like it? All right. So here we are yesterday. She started out ahead of me and she's like, "Well, you can have it." I'm like, "I don't know." So she's trying to decide.
Excuse me.
Well, my order was done before hers, and I was sitting there waiting because I already knew what I was getting.
But I wanted the turkey club. But then I wanted to try the chicken salad, but nobody makes chicken salad like I
Why
do.
didn't you get the Monte Cristo?
Because you told me that they don't make it good.
I did not say they do not make it good. I said it was good. I said different places make it. Some are real good, and some are like, eh. And theirs is, eh. It's tolerable. You can eat it, but it's not great. Like their chicken salad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're videoing.
Can I say hi?
Not like that.
Oh,
Go.
okay. I was gonna ask you a question.
Excuse me. Put back the controller.
Sorry, I was gonna ask you, can I play?
No, you have one more day,
Oh, okay.
and then you can play. Don't try to get over on me just because we're doing this.
Okay, can I just put my head and say hi? Like this? Hi, YouTube.
Now go put the controller back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't let that fool you.
He's a little pistol. He's punished for smart mouthing, and he wouldn't shut up. The boy just he started off with one. This is totally off topic, but it's all part of homesteading. This is what you get. He started off with one day. He sits in the living room. I homeschool him. Okay, so you know he just sits around and like he's like, okay, let me watch TV, and he doesn't pick up behind himself. Good God, that child does not pick up behind himself.
Nope.
And it drives me crazy. So yesterday I wasn't in the greatest mood anyway. I mean,
Days now.
a couple days ago. I'm sorry, it was a couple days ago. So there you go. And I said, Tristan, you have to clean up where you're at. Don't bring your bedroom out into the living room. I said, you have cups, you have plates, you have whatever all around you. You have papers. Pick them up. Yeah, with the mouth. I said, I'm warning you. Stop with the mouth, or else you're going to get one day, no video games. Oh, wow. When we were little, if we didn't clean up behind ourselves, bam, you got it.
But we didn't have no video games.
No, we didn't.
That's why we got popped, because there was no other way, no other type of punishment.
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess. I don't know.
No.
Well, they could have took our bicycles away.
They couldn't catch me.
I was never home. So, but anyway,
Yes.
so I told them just sweep it up and clean it up. The garbage can's right there. There's a dustpan and a broom. Can you hold the dustpan for me? Really? You don't want to bend over to sweep it up in a dustpan? No. So on with the mouth. It started again. I said, I'm warning you. You're working on 2 days. He just wouldn't shut his mouth, debating with me. So then he got 2 days, no video game. By then, I said, you know what? I sat down in a rocker, got me I don't know, I had a glass of water or something. And I sat there with my hands folded. I said, now I got to babysit you. So start cleaning up your mess over here. And I don't know, did you walk in on it? You usually walk in on it when there's explosions in the house.
I stop and listen at the front door before I walk in to make my decision whether I do an about face or just take it head on.
I can't even say nothing because usually you're like, oh. But so anyway, to make a long story short, the boy ended up, he would not shut his mouth. He just had to fight with me. And I am very, very stubborn. And he is a child. Like, I'm old school. You're heard when you want to be heard.
Well, he's at this point that he talks to you like he thinks he's the adult.
Yes.
And I hate disrespect. I hate it with a passion. My kids did it with me once or twice each, and that was the end of that. They never did it again.
My kids, all I had to do was look at them.
Right.
Ooh, they shut their mouths. They're like, look at Granny. Mama got that stare. Her nose is flaring.
So he'll come out and talk to you. Like, just a quick instance, Cheryl asked him to tell me something. And he'll come out and tell me in an order. You got to do that. I'm like, say what? Yeah, you got to do that. And I'm like, dude, back it up. Get back on your tracks. Stop. But that's him. All right? But I can't help it. The disrespect really, really pisses me off. I can't stand it. And I've never thought about it seriously. I would never touch him. All right? And he knows that. All right? If it had been one of my boys, I would have already smacked him in the floor. All right? But I won't do that with him.
Yeah.
All right? And I love the kid to death. All right? But he's
either going to be a lawyer or a politician. Because the mouth, put it this way, he went from 1 day to 5 days.
There you go.
With no video games.
There you go.
And still, he's still trying to get out of it. He's trying to debate with me.
Just what he did here. He came out figuring that you would go, oh, yeah, it's okay.
Right, because I'm preoccupied. Exactly.
Well, and thinking I gotta make myself look good here. You know.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, put the controller away. You still have one more day. Which I did say this morning. I said, you're working on back up to 2 days. And he looked at me for a second. He's like, she ain't messing around.
I like the little tricks he plays. She'll tell him no TV. And then we'll come out and do work. We'll be outside. And one or the other of us will come in. And he's in the bedroom, our bedroom, watching TV.
Yeah,
and it's like, our bed. Why you watch TV? Well, you said I couldn't watch one in the living room. What? Really? Okay, dude.
Well, literally, he did say that. I would have tried to use that too.
But it's scary because he's only 9 years old, and his mind, the gears are just continuously clicking away.
God bless my son. My son has or had nothing on this child. My son he would spin my head around with the stuff that he used to do. I used to just sit there with my mouth hanging open. What else are you going to think? My son was so mouthy and never disrespected me, never said a curse to me, but just at me until he got what he wanted.
Nitpicking.
And just at me until he got what he wanted. I'm like, Charlie, leave me alone. Charlie, leave me alone. I got so mad one time, I grabbed his arm and I tried to bite him. That's how mad I was.
He laughed.
He laughed at me. He went downstairs and he said...
No, explain though, he was older.
Yeah, he was. He was up in his 20s, mid to late 20s.
They'd be thinking you're trying to bite a little, like...
Oh, no. He was a grown man by then. But, I just got so mad I couldn't I couldn't do nothing but, I grabbed a hold of his arm and I tried to bite him. So he goes downstairs and then I hear my daughter laughing. And later on I found out that he went down and told her, Mama just bit me. So, and my daughter knew how he was. So he came back up and he started on me again. And I had just opened a can of green beans, or I had a can of green beans in my hand. I was doing something with them.
It wasn't open.
No, it wasn't open. No, you're right. I think I was gonna open
It
them.
would have been full on concussion.
My kid, they knew that whatever I had in my hand. If I had a glass of water, I'd throw it on them because I couldn't. They aggravated me so bad. So he got me so damn aggravated, and I kept on warning him, "Leave me alone. Just leave me alone." No, Charlie. No, Charlie. No. He got me so mad before I even knew it. I was throwing the can of green beans at him.
Well, you know,
Oh.
I can't say nothing because my brother and I share the room, and
Oh.
we go back and forth. When we went to bed, we go back and forth, back and forth. And my mother would go, "You guys need to shut up and go to bed." Okay, Ma. Back and forth, back and forth. So my aunt, which is her sister, she's she's only 3 years older than me, and
That ain't Southern.
we they my grandmother was a big bingo freak, so they would, when she dropped my aunt off, they would put her in their bed, and their bedroom was here, ours was here, so we're talking cross hall. So anyway, make it short, my mother would finally have enough and come out and whale us with the belt. And that's old school. That's none of this, well, you can't do that, you know.
Go stand in the corner.
Right.
Do some jumping jacks.
So anyway, she would, when I say whale, I mean she would hit us, but it wasn't like she was trying to kill us. And my father one night came in and yelled at us and told us to come out in the living room. All three of us. We went, my mother's bawling her eyes out. I'll never forget that. And
Yeah.
he's going, "Look what you do to your mother. Why do you got to do this to your mother?" My father wouldn't touch us. He was afraid he'd kill us. So my mother got stuck doing it. And after that, we still screwed around some, but we kind of changed up gears with that, and never realized, of course, as kids, what you cause for your parents to go through, or
Oh, Lord, no.
whatever. Like they enjoy beating you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Well, it's a thrill of our night.
Yeah.
But so anyway, like back to what I was saying, we got home, and I was very tired. I can't even tell you what we did.
Nothing.
We done nothing.
No, we're too tired.
We were too tired.
That's what you do. Nothing.
I wanted to go crabbing too, but
Nah, that wasn't in
that
the
didn't
picture.
happen.
No.
So, and I feel calm by the water. When I get by the water, it just calms me, which is really an oxymoron because the waves are very loud and, you know, intimidating.
But it's still calming.
But it calms me. So it got about time to go to bed, and he had to go to bed early because of work. And, you know, we had spent a couple nights up late.
Oh.
Like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, the other Saturday morning, we stayed up until Sunday morning.
Till Sunday morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
5.
stayed up late. So he got ready to go to bed, and I laid down to go to bed, and again, out of the blue, I started. It always has the same pattern. You know, I started thinking about my son, and I started thinking about my daughter,
Right.
and I started thinking about, my God, I have no family. I have everybody that I have is gone. My sisters, my mother. You know, I have one brother left, which I don't even see anymore. I have Joshua. And then, like, you know, and I knew this panic attack was coming, and I tried to do my breathing, and it didn't work. And I'm like, oh my God, please, please, not tonight. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and it got to the point where I actually turned the air condition down to 60 degrees. That's how hot I was.
That's why I was freezing my ass off.
Yeah, it was bad. And I didn't say nothing to him, which I should have, but I didn't. And that's one thing that people with panic and anxiety do. They don't tell somebody because they're afraid that that makes it real. No matter what, it is real
Right.
because it's affecting you mentally, which does affect you physically. But if you talk to somebody, they could possibly talk you out of it. And I still, after over 30 something years of having panic and anxiety, I still hold it to myself, which I shouldn't,
No.
which I should not.
Nope.
So the panic was so bad last night. Finally, I don't know, it had to be 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I finally was able to quiet my mind and
No, it was later than that.
was it? I don't see.
When I got up to get a drink, it was like after 4.
Oh, was it that late?
And you sitting there with your eyes watching the TV, and I'm going, "Are you all right?" You're like, "Yeah." I said, "You just can't sleep," and then no. So of course you didn't tell me,
No, I didn't tell him.
because she has problems a lot of times in sleeping at night.
I don't sleep.
It's not all anxiety. She just has a problem sleeping.
Well, my mind never shuts off, which again is a syndrome. It's racing thoughts. Although I put mine pretty much to good use. I design stuff in my head, and
You build stuff that ain't there when you get up.
that's true. But when I was younger, I used to get up and build it. So, and it was really, the type of panic and anxiety I have, it's not like you can go from point A to point B and then be okay. And then have to worry about going from point B to point A again and not be okay. Mine goes from point A to point B to the whole time you're there, all the way back, and then once I'm back home, I'm totally exhausted. It never goes away. So for me to go on vacation or something like that, why? Why put myself through it? But then again, why am I not living? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not living my life. So basically, that's why I wanted to jump on here tonight and to share with you guys that anyone who does have panic and anxiety, it's okay. It's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to let somebody say, it's going to be okay. Because it will be. It will be. Don't hold it inside like
Right.
I do, because it makes it worse. And it makes you tired, and it makes you old.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was just not a good end to a really nice day. Even today, I'm very shaky. I tried to lay low today. I didn't even have, I think I had a quarter cup of coffee. Not even.
Yeah, I made you coffee when I got back, and there was still more than a half a cup in there.
Yeah, I think I had like a quarter cup. I just couldn't do it.
I'm just going to get you a thimble.
But yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. I want to move out of state. Sometimes I can't even get out of the town, never mind the state. But it's hard to live your life like this. It's very exhausting. And I'm so mad at myself. And I don't know how I got this way. And I know a lot of times it is hereditary. And a lot of times it's situational. I think I got blasted with both of it. My mother had it. All my aunts and uncles had it. My brother, my sister, me, my youngest son, Charlie, and before he passed away, he had really bad anxiety. Tristan is experiencing anxiety. Um, and it's not good. It's not good.
And it affects everybody around you too.
And that's why I try not to say anything.
And I know that's not what I meant. And I know a lot of times, like my son's only a half hour from here, either both of them, one way or the other. Well, the youngest is about 40, 45 minutes from here.
Yeah.
And I know she was graceful enough to go with my grandson's first birthday. But she gets to a point where, okay, I made it here. I got to go. You know, and not like right away, but she's like, I got to go. And she knows I'm used to spending, when I say I'm going to spend the day with one of my kids or both my kids, I'm spending the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's
I might get there, regardless of time, I'm just using an example. I might get there at 11, might not leave until 11 or 12 o'clock at night. She can't do that.
no.
I don't expect her to do that, but I think a lot of times she backs out of going because she feels like she's limiting me.
Well, I am.
But I would enjoy having her there with me. They would enjoy having her there. You know what I mean? And she can't do it. She can't do it. And of course, I feel like, plain English, I feel like shit when I go because I know she would want to go, but she can't. But I have to see my sons and my grandkids.
And that's what I told him. Go.
She does.
Do not.
But I feel guilty about leaving her.
But it's not your. It's not your. I don't want to say problem. It's not your affliction.
Yeah.
It's my affliction. So I should not have to inflict it upon you because,
Well,
like,
you don't.
and I don't. I'm like, no, go. Family's very important.
It is.
You never know when they're not going to be there no more. Look at what happened to my family. I tell them, go.
I mean, my car has been down for a while, and she'll tell me, take one of my vehicles and just go.
Yeah, I got two trucks sitting out front. Just go. Take one of them.
And usually my youngest, I'll go spend the weekend with him. So now the guilt's building up because I'm leaving her here, but I don't want to leave him because we don't see each other that often.
He needs to go see his son.
Like we were just talking, we're going to go camping.
Yeah.
This is, and don't think I don't feel guilty about this. This is where my mind goes. Not to take anything away from you. I'll get into what I was saying. But we had 2 weekends that they were trying to figure out when they wanted to do it. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then I'm like, are you kidding me? The one weekend we're talking about is my youngest boy's birthday. And she's like, no, we ain't going camping. You're going to see your son.
Yes, he is. I switched.
Which I wouldn't have went camping. I would have went and seen my son. But I'm just saying, it's not. She doesn't try to deter me.
No.
From seeing my kids. It's just that I don't know. I feel torn.
Which you shouldn't.
Well,
because you're not the one who.
Well, I feel terrible for you. It sucks.
It does suck. But you can't stop living your life because I can't start living mine.
Yeah, but how are you supposed to start if you don't get help along the way?
I don't know. And that's just it. I don't know. Every place that I went to promised me the world, and
well, I mean, even with me, if you told me last night, even if it was for me just to hold on to you for a while while we were laying in bed trying to go sleep, it might have calmed you. Might have. I'm not saying it would. I didn't. Might have helped calm you down a little bit. You know,
Right.
and so I mean, I don't have answers. I'm not no guru. You know, not like I'm no mighty knowing.
You know, it's funny because I'm so smart and so I have answers for everybody else, but I can't help my own damn self. And you know, and as far as you holding, yes, that does do a lot. But then that also, when you're in the throes of a panic attack, it validates that something's going on.
I get that, but if it can help calm it,
You're right. You're right.
you know, and no matter what, you know it's really going on. Whether you admit to it or not, you know it's really going on.
You're right.
Obviously, you got the feelings. So, a hug, just a simple hug,
Power of touch.
you know,
Yeah.
if it can help you, who cares if you know it's real or not? And I'm saying that because I don't know
Yeah.
the full extent. I'm just saying, but
Yeah. It's scary, and it leaves you drained for days afterwards.
right.
So, it sounds like my son's home.
Yep.
He's screaming at the dogs. But
Because they're tyrants.
I love them to death. But they are each one of them has to be 100 pounds, if not over, and the other two are right
90.
behind her.
Well, no, 60s. And they're 60. They're only a year old.
Well, Jasmine, we just took, and she's 60, almost 65 pounds. Storm, Dixon, Lunkerhead, Buckethead, he's 5 pounds heavier than her, so
He's
he's
70.
70. And Storm has an ass the size of a bus.
We call him Tick.
He looks
Because
like
he
a
looks
tick.
like a tick after that.
So he has to be riding on 90 pounds, 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I know when he steps on me, it feels like 1,000.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're all subjects again. You know, it's really hard, and I don't know if anybody has had panic anxiety and they overcame it. And there was people or techniques that you did and it worked. Please put them in the comment. Don't be afraid to comment on my videos. I don't have many subscribers right now.
And
But
the ones you have, there's only a couple that write.
that's true. That's true. I mean, subscribe. I mean, guys, if you see this video, subscribe.
Right.
Most of them are goofy, stupid videos.
Because we're idiots. That's why.
No, because we just enjoy the banter of home life. And yeah, I mean, we do. It's our own little homestead.
Right.
You know, homesteading is not just gardening. It's not just raising rabbits or chickens or whatever else. Homesteading is your home
Right.
and what goes into it and what you take out of it. And the chickens and the rabbits and the providing for yourself is all part of it.
Right.
Your own little world. And Lord have mercy, do we have one hell of a world. From totally, what did our girlfriend say the other night? And she gets on the phone with me, and she just sits and listens. Now, me and him will get into discussions because she's literally on the phone with me 6-7 hours.
Oh, Liz?
Yeah, Liz. Like, you know, because she has her own little farm up the road. Well, she's about a half hour away.
A half hour, yeah.
You know, and she has her kids and all her farm animals and she's pretty much a homebody, and she homeschools her kids also. So I'll call her up. Sometimes in the morning I'll call her up, and by the time he gets home in the evening, we're still on the phone. And we go through our whole day together like she's here or like I'm there. So He thinks it's funny. I mean, you know.
I like getting her revved up.
Oh
There's
my.
certain subjects we don't need to mention them here. Certain subjects, if we bring it up, my God, she just right off the ramp, and you just sit there.
Me and him say, if we're sitting one night, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and I'm like, you want to get Alyssa going? Yeah, let's bring up politics. Woo! Yeah, let's call her.
And she actually does know a lot of what she's talking
She's
about.
very, very smart.
Yeah.
Very, very smart. But she's a little Italian girl.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, and you know it's funny because we're both Italian, and she's got that like crazy. I'm not like, I don't think I'm like her to that extent, am I? Oh. Well, you bait me a lot.
I bait you.
Yeah, you do. But yeah. So I don't even know where I was going with that. My mind is like, why were we talking about that?
About this?
Yeah.
Just about you guys talking forever on the phone.
Oh, I know where we're going. So she says to us the other night, me and him started going at it.
Oh, right, okay.
And, you know, we banter back and forth. And it's all in fun. But she'll sit and listen, and you'll hear her on the other end just giggling away. She says, honest to God, Mom, I'm telling you, you need to have a camera in your room. You would become rich with the way you two are. And I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? She said, I get more entertainment just listening to you two. I said, yeah, well, I guess that's why we're doing YouTube.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
See if it ever works.
It's all a part of just, you know what, sharing with the world. And if you don't like it, you don't like it.
So be it.
Hopefully, as time goes on, and I get, guys, communicate with me. I'd love to communicate back. That's how friendships are built.
And we get it. Not everybody's on the same page as everybody else, but we travel to the beat of our own drum, just like you do.
Right.
So we get it, okay? But with all the people in the world, there's got to be people out there with the same common beliefs that we have somewhere.
You all can't have a normal home.
I don't think anybody has a normal freaking home.
There's got to be some dysfunctional people out there. And let's see if they're more dysfunctional than we are. I love dysfunction. I don't know what it would be like to be a normal person. I don't think I'd want to. Nah, it wouldn't be no fun.
I don't know. And I'm going to leave it at this because I know I've said it here or there throughout the videos. And I'm going to make this short. When we first started talking, I said, I'm just looking for somebody that I can have fun, enjoy my, and the end of my life cycle, just have a good time. I busted my ass all my life. It's time to sit back, realize that. Oh yeah.
Oh.
And find somebody that wants to have a good time with me, and just and let's see where it goes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
What was that sigh?
And,
ouch!
Right? And here we sit. After planting, feeding chickens, rabbits, culling chickens,
And rabbits.
and rabbits. I mean, I love being with her, but it wasn't the picture she gave me. She ran a diversion on me, I think.
He's a damn liar.
No, man.
I told him right from the get-go how I was, who I was, how I act, that I'm not sane, that I am crazy
Well, you are crazy.
in a good way.
Well,
And
remains to be seen.
when he came here, I had chickens already, and I had plans on getting rabbits. And I told him if I could, I would get a cow. And I guess he didn't believe me. And he's still here. So what does that tell you? I never put no airs on about nothing or who I was and who I was not.
I did not say you lied to me. I said in the beginning it was all about, oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's good. And then bam.
I told you the day that I met you. Now you're going to get me going.
Had a microfarm explode in my lap.
That's who I am.
It wasn't.
Well, yeah, I had a garden when I met you. Yes, I did. No, it wasn't neither.
Yeah, that's all she had.
He knew I was going to expand. I just didn't have the money to do it right away. But I had all my plans drawn out. I knew that I was going to expand my garden. I was going to expand my animal tree. My animal trees. Animal trees. And he knew how I felt about providing for myself and the family. And plus, in my defense, let me lay it down on the line. When I first met him, and if he don't verify it, I'm going to smack him right here on this video. I told him, you don't know what you're in for.
Yes, she did. I'm not denying any of that.
I said, when you meet me, you better have a notebook and a pencil with a big eraser.
Can't write fast enough. And subjects keep changing.
Get with it. That's what a good secretary does.
I'm not a secretary.
But you take good care of the chickens and the rabbits.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here?
Yeah.
Really?
Take care of your feathery friends.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit and smile through this one for a minute while I chew on it.
I'm gonna hear this.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I'm playing around, and she knows I'm playing around.
Yeah. Cheese. No.
Oh, what the? Oh, they got their laundry going.
What? Oh, I just got bit by a mosquito. Ooh. But no, anyway, so we're not going to keep you. It's just that,
we got off course here.
Yeah, but it's fun. You know, I need that distraction right now. I'm still very tight with the events of last night, and it still has grips on me right now. But it'll go away.
Why, I thank you, because even though I don't feel better, it took my mind off it for a while. No, I don't feel good. I apologize, but I didn't feel right when I came back. But anyway.
From what?
When I came back.
Came back where? I'm totally...
When I finished my second run.
Right.
When I came back home.
Right.
I didn't feel good.
Oh, no, he did not feel well.
Please, people.
He didn't feel well, and you could tell it in his eyes. Because I even said something, don't you feel well? And he says, nah, I'm just tired.
I'm tired.
Yeah, so. But with that, we're not going to keep you. I hope you have a great night. I hope you all stay blessed and happy out there.
Yes.
Please watch your surroundings.
Stay aware.
Be aware. Pay attention to what's going on. Keep your noses out of that TV, because it's more drama than you can shake a stick at. Take what everybody says with a grain of salt and just watch your surroundings. And hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
For sure.
Have a great night. Talk to you later.
Have a good night.